all know who DAEYA is, previously known as DDD. This motherfucker makes future rhythm of all kinds. We have his basic approach on future rhythm that is like really dispersive. Another some really 8-bit-ish. That one has like a really cute Nintendo vibe. And some other really blocky cute like. And this last one I mentioned is the one we're gonna make today. Well, my boy Flourishcore sent me this shit, like this melody, really cute, and with this really cute plug that is basically like hey marimba. Listen to it. So I guess we can have this as a point of reference. Well, first let's grab some drums. Well, let's put this at 145. Well, first let's put them on the mixer, then route them to the drum bus. I don't know what the fuck is happening with my punch. Well, first I'm gonna put this punch, but I don't know, like, this is a preset I made, but you cannot fucking say it because the fuck is happening. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Then let's add a subtle disperser. Another one, but for the high end. And finally this free clip, because I just wanted to clip like, not a lot, but a little bit. Cymbals. And to have some groove right here, let's duplicate this, make it like this. Then we have this groove right here with the drums. Now let's make the chords so we have the foundation of this whole stuff, apart from the melody, but I mean on the melody term. So what I usually do is copy the melody and then go to a piano, paste it, and I basically start making the chords from here. Then let's go to zero. And now let's make some sound design. I'm gonna put 2 saw waves on each oscillator. The first one is gonna have 5 voices of unison. The second one is gonna be 1 octave up and 7 semitones up. And let's modulate the cutoff with the LFO1 like this, as well as the level parameters on each oscillator. But the second oscillator is gonna be like modulated to like halfway. Some hyper dimension, some compression. I forgot to turn the oscillator B for the filter. Then let's route it to the mixer and post-process it. Well, basically the Hulk Supermassive right here is making this shit have some space and some metallicness to it. And well, now let's make another layer. Well, let's make it simple. Let's just grab a raw saw wave. Let's make this shape with the LFO1 like this. Have the same filter like this. We'll be having something like this. Now let's compress it. Let's make it shorter. Modulate the level. Now we have some like lo-fi vibes to it, and now let's post-process it. We have to make the pitch thing right here, so let's go to the metrics. The source is LFO2, the destination is global master tuning, then we have to put the type on one way. Let's put the shit in trigger and let's play with the amount. And now these two together sound like this. And now with the marimba sound. And now to add this like epicness to the whole drop like DAEYA does, let's add some chords and pads. Now to make this pad I'm gonna use this plug, but let's route it right here, put some reverb, some EQ in, and now let's have some chords. I usually go with Contact, I have the Olympus Elements, and I usually go with the Olympus Elements Sustains Ensemble. So the pad and the chorus together sounds like this. Let's make a nasty sub bass. Basically, let's go to Serum, grab a sine wave, have some noise, distort it. I'm gonna use maybe the ACM distortion. Let's EQ it. Let's modulate the level with the LFO1 like this. Now add the subwoofer. Yeah, you're welcome. Before we keep going, I'm gonna like make another note for the sub bass, so the sub really hits hard, but keeping like the harmonization of the whole chord. So Well, Daya has this really cool bass like that is kind of growly and has these harmonics that of course is kind of the same on every track of him, but it's because it is his signature sound. Well, I have this preset, but it's basically a growly wavetable, a sine wave, some distortion, and now let's post-process it. And as a layer, let's have the Leotrix bass I made on a previous video. So if you want to check that out, I'm gonna leave it right here. And now let's route each element to every bus. So the bass to the bass's drum bus, the chords and the pads and chords, so the synth bus, the sub bass to the sub bass bus. So each of these buses is routed to the drop bus. And all of this together sounds like this. And now let's get back to the marimba lucky shit we have at the beginning. Let's route it to the mixer and post-process it. Let's layer this on top. Let's add some distortion, some disperser, some EQ, and finally an OTT. And all of these together sound like this. No, out of nowhere, the screen recording stopped recording the audio, so yeah, you can see me talking to no one. So I'm gonna break down pretty quickly what I made after that, because you can tell that until that part of the video had like 90% of the job done. I made another melody. I don't want to get too complicated with this. We have this TB pitch that is basically a synth with a lot of wavetables that may be used for like Nintendo shit and 8-bit stuff, you know. And we have this melody, so listen to this. So my idea here was to make this part like a fake, and then we have all the other layers of this placky shit hit right there. So as you can see, we have no drums right here, and then we have the drop kick going right here. So what I made is route every sound from here, that is this, and that this trumpet basically is a sample from Leotrix with audio effect sounds like this. Then we add some post-processing. So everything is routed to this synth bus, where you have first this OTT to compress it all a little bit, and then we have this EQ that is cutting all the lows, the highs, and some like mid highs, you know. I'm automating this mix level right here, as you can tell, and then we have this pre-master stereo separation shit that is basically this knob. Basically I'm making it mono, and then when the drop hits back, I'm putting it stereo, so you can feel the drop really like opens up, you know. So you have this. And then I want to talk about like the mixing and all that shit. So basically I'm routing everything like to its bus. So I'm basically routing all the leads to the synth bus, as well as the chords and the choirs and this pad. And then we have the basses to the bass bus and the sub bass to the sub bass bus. Each of these buses are routed to this drop bus, where I have this post processing. I'm gonna turn it on because we have some distortion, some 1, 2, 3, 4 dispersers to have this really dispersive sound that Daya has. And finally this EQ to get rid of a little bit of this high. So we have this. And finally, I'm just having this sus2 on the master and this G clip just to clip it and the drop doesn't go over 0 decibel. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's listen to it all together. Damn, so hope you like this video, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, follow me on Instagram, comment whatever, share this shit so you can help me with the algorithm. And yeah, that's it people. I hope I see you on the next video. Bye. Don't forget this shit is on Patreon.